behind the man, the myth, the legend, one of the probably most prolific, shadowy figures in Detroit history. People know you for running. If you ever heard of this story, you've known for running with the crew, best friends, doing your own thing. Welcome to Mogul State of Mind, Nate Boone Craft. How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here.
So the first time I ever run into you was on Al Prophet page, man, and just going down through the whole Detroit history of gangsters and everything, and your story came up, and seeing you talk, man, my mind is blown back, so I'm excited to capture your journey. Your upbringing, Nate Boone Craft, where you come up from? Where you originally from?
East side of Detroit. We came up from Mississippi, but I was born on the east side of Detroit, and back then it was kind of rough and tough, but I never was one to be a follower or hang out and play games. I was always out there hustling. So I started hustling from the age of 9.
9 years old.
I was out there selling heroin and shit up with this guy named Charlie. And by the time I turned 10, we had a falling out. Me and my friend, Jerm, I guess I can say his name because he's dead. He passed away last year of COVID. But we had to talk to him, and we told him, hey, man, did this, man. You got to give us some more money. He said, I ain't giving y'all nothing. Y'all should be happy that I'm letting you work. I said, we don't want bringing in your money. I mean, you got to understand, these people wasn't paying you nothing. When you hired me, what did you do? Tell me to go get the money from them. Did I not come back with the money? Yes, so you got to understand, we need more money. Now, either going to give it to us or we going to go our way and start our own shit. You talking about, you ain't going to do nothing, I'll beat y'all ass. That's one. So,
what the fuck I don't mean by that's one? This ain't baseball. The fuck Uncle talking about one? Uncle said, that's one.
What the fuck you mean one? I said, that's one. You don't threaten me and keep on thinking that I'm gonna sit here and take it. He said, I'll beat both of y'all. Friend James said, that's 2. He talking about what's gonna happen when you get to whatever number. You find out, we blast his ass right there.
Shit.
No way. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, we blast his ass.
What type of guy old guy? What type of guy old guy, y'all? Hold on. Y'all gotta tell me what the fuck this is.
You find out.
What you say?
We blast his ass right there.
Shit.
Hey, if we got to say 3, we ain't gonna say it. You'll never hear it. Took that motherfucker out back and buried him in his backyard, went back in, took all his shit.
Damn.
By the time they found that stinky body, the whole neighborhood was stinking. They were, damn, something foul.
Oh, shit.
So, I started at 10, start pushing that until I ran out of it that he had, and then I talked to Frank and see if Frank would sell to me. I know I'm a kid, but you got to, look at my record, man. People out here knows me, and they know I'm gonna get my money, and I'm gonna give you yours, man. But I got yours up front. You like, man, get your little. He start looking around like he been set up.
Yeah.
No, man, ain't no setup, man. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this bag on this table. There's a phone number there. Call me if you think that you can make something happen. I got up and walked away, and
hey, let me make sure I heard this shit right.
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this bag on this table. There's a phone number there. Call me if you think that you can make something happen. I got up and walked away, and my friend was sitting behind him, which he didn't know, just in case he got stupid. We both walked out the door. Within like 3 hours, I got a call on that phone, rotary phone back then,
Yeah.
And he said, listen, come back up there to that restaurant. I need to talk to you. I said, okay, I go up there, but he wasn't in there. He was sitting in the car. I'm like, he said, come on, get in. This don't sound right. I said, yeah, but my friend is with me. He said, come on. Damn, y'all two short motherfuckers. I said, yeah. So we got in the car, drove around over on Emerson, down by Pew. And he said, you see that can over there? I said, yeah. I think somebody left something in there. So I tell Jeremy, go get it. Jeremy go over there in bed. He said, you can't get back in the car with it. Ain't no thing. He said, give me a call when you ready to talk again. We never said the word drugs or anything, so we left, went back to Charlie's house since he was, deceased. So we used his house up for almost like 3 months before that body really started stinking. And we'll go there and cut it up, bag it up, put it out there. At that time, we decided to change the name to Do to Die. That people know you do this, you can die. But you better step on it a little bit because we ain't step on it.
At all, just pure.
That much. Oh, no, we stepped on it. But we didn't step on it that much. We might put a 1 or a 2 cut on it.
Got you.
That boy said, do it or die. Hold on.
But you better step on it a little bit because we ain't step on it.
At all, just pure.
That much. Oh, no, we stepped on it. But we didn't step on it that much. We might put a 1 or a 2 cut on it.
Got you.
But you better put the rest.
If y'all from the hood, y'all know what he talking about.
People was loving it. They was looking around, hey, man, what that do to die? Because nobody knew it was us until way later, until I started selling to myself.
Bro, why would you say that? I can really picture people walking up, yeah, you got that do it or die. Yup. Got that do it or die. Dude,
Sister, friends.
Yeah.
then you always got that one nigga that come to him and be like, what you mean you ain't got it, bro? What you mean you ain't got it? What you mean you ain't got it, bro? Say, bro, every time I come around here, you don't got what I need, bro.
And they went and told my sister, hey, your brother trying to beat me up. He said, who? Pop? Willie? Who? And I'm like, no, Boone. Boone? My little brother? My baby brother?
And see, I wouldn't be shocked if that is real how you said it. Cause see, that's how my big sister was about me. What? My little brother did what? Stop all that fucking lying. My little brother ain't do that, bitch. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
And of course, when I come to Halloween, talking about, did you threat Jerome? Who, me? No. Why? Why would you think that? He said, 'cause he came in talking about you threatening to beat his butt. I said, for what? And when she didn't say what for, I know he didn't tell her that he was shooting up heroin.
Yeah.
And he owed me money because I gave it to him on the credit. So I waited, and then he popped back up at my sister's house because I stay with my sister every now and then. Popped back up. I said, check this out, man. You a goddamn rat. You can't talk to me like that. I said, that's 1. We're going to throw that to 2. I heard about you in that counting. I said, And while I'm saying that, Jern came out the bathroom and stood behind him. He didn't know it until he heard that click in the back of his head. Click. I said, don't turn around. That'll be 3. Then I got to clean my sister. I said, don't turn around.
Don't turn around.
That'll be 3. Then I got to clean my sister flout.
Time out. He didn't say 3. He said tweet. That's how you know Unc Badly got some teeth. It's 3, Unc, not tweet. Damn.
That'll be 3. Then I got to clean my sister
said
flout.
3, my fault.
But then here come my sister out the kitchen. He put his gun back up and sat down. We just sat there looking at the TV. He was finna say something, and then I said, yeah, okay. And he shut it up. My sister, what's wrong? Nothing. Boom. What's going on between you and Jerome? I said, ain't nothing going on. He just mad at me because his girlfriend liked me. Come on. You ain't nothing but 10, maybe 11. She's 16, 17. I said, yeah, I like them old like that. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, man, stop playing, man. God, God damn. That bitch tried to take me out, man. Bitch had to take me out. Damn. That bitch had to take me out just now, y'all.
And of course, I did have this girl.
Oh, shit.
I ain't know what to say.
She liked me because I had that old black straight hair. Because my mother Indian, so
Okay.
I got to her with the hair. Yeah, that picked me up from that until I got, I ain't quite sure what age I was when they locked me up in the youth home.
So take it back just a little bit. How was it a 10-year-old? Like, what was your family dynamic that you ended up being in the streets? Like, what was your mom, your dad, things of that nature, growing up in the house?
Well, mama had there's a big family of us.
Yeah.
So mom was always working, dad was working. Then when he wasn't working, he was in the army. But I didn't like the way I see my sisters and brothers and them working, coming home tired and beat. I don't want to look like y'all. So that's what made me go out there. And first I did legal stuff. I went out there and packed grocery bags, helped people carry them home. I shined shoes, I fixed shoes. The man at the shoe store gave me that chance. He showed me how to fix the shoe, keep them shined and so forth. Then I started going up to Bilo. Back then, there's a store called Bilo. And AMP. So I used to go up there and hustle from there, tell people, I can put your bags in your car. I can carry them home because I know who you are. And I know where you live. They said, yeah, Boone, we know you. You just a helpful little guy. I said, I try to be. They would give me money or cookies and stuff. Well, money ain't cookie. Aggie used to always give me a big bag of cookies. They were like, she be baking her butt off, giving cookies to the kids in the neighborhood. But yeah, I started off from that point because I didn't like to come home beat and shit like my sisters and brother were that working for Chrysler and shit.
No bullshit. That's why I'm doing this now. That's why I'm doing this. Feed the fam this way. I blew up off of this, man. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Be straight. This, cause working ain't it. I ain't gonna lie. I can tell y'all right now. Y'all do better whatever money y'all spending right now, folks. Taking that bit, investing in that bit in something business-wise. Investing in something business-wise. You can invest in anything. You can invest in dogs. You can invest in your own clothing line. All that. But damn, like working for somebody, you gotta start somewhere. But you gotta save your bread at the same time. Like it's hard to work for somebody. Like me personally, I don't like punching nobody clock. And then I'm on their time. I gotta listen to what the fuck they talking about. Nah, I won't be my own boss. Like that ain't it. Like I got so many business.
My sister worked there for the welfare department back then, so
just let me touch the right amount. Watch how much shit I invest in. I ain't gonna have no designer, no car, none of that shit. Watch how much I invest in.
I just said, well, I can make money if I go sell some of that stuff that these kids out here selling. Then I found out what it was, heroin. I sat back and I watched them and observed them. See where they was going. I said, okay, they got to be getting it from him. I didn't know he was a drug dealer. When they left, I go up there and knock on the door. He come to the door and I tell him, hey, man, can I work for you? He said, who are you and why? Wait a minute, ain't you little Boone, little 2 doors down? I said, yeah. Man, you too little for this. I said, size don't make a man.
All right, now I feel like on line. You was that young saying that type of shit? Nah, gang, I don't even believe that. Now I feel like you lying.
door and I tell him, hey, man, can I work for you? He said, who are you and why? Wait a minute, ain't you little Boone, little 2 doors down? I said, yeah. Man, you too little for this. I said, size don't make a man. So, of course, he said, man, I don't know, man, because I know your sister.
But I don't believe he
I
said
said,
that
what
shit.
that got to do with it? Is you going to go tell her? He said, you kind of got a smart mouth. I said, no, I'm just telling you on how it lay out.
Yeah.
Give me the opportunity to show you. Give me some
I don't
facts and let me
believe you
go
talking to a
tell
grown
them. And
man
then if
like
I do a
that.
good
Like,
job,
what bitch who you talking to?
and
Am I gonna tell her?
people that owe you money, tell me about
But
it.
tell her now, fuck around.
I go get the money for you. Man, how you gonna get money from these big grown people? I got my ways.
How did you get that aggression? Like, because
I guess because when I was in school, they used to pick on me. And I didn't like to fight, but after my sister told me, boy, you better not be running home no more. You better not be running from nobody. Either you fight them or you fight me. I'm going to fight them. Because I know my sister beat the hell out of me.
Yeah.
She had reached up under the bed one day and pulled the bed up and beat the shit out of me because I had snuck out the house. I used to tie the sheets together, keep them hidden under the bed. Then as soon as everybody gets settled in the house, I throw them out the window and clam down. One day she found out that, pulled the sheet up.
Yeah.
So when I get back, like, what the sheet say? Leroy. That's my little brother, 1 year younger than me. Toss the sheet down. So Louise told me I bet not.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know somebody like this that really say you out. Really say you out and don't care. Like, really say you out and don't care at all. That bitch, that shit be sad. Like, you got that one sibling that always say you out, like, always telling on you no matter what you doing.
I said, you gonna listen to me or her? I'm listening to Louise because Louise will beat me like she beat you.
That's a black household for you. Shit, I'm scared of Louise because I don't want her to beat me like she beat you. Shit, she be beating the fuck out you. Hey, chat, real life story, bro. I remember my we young as hell. I'm young as hell, and my brother and them like probably like around 13, 14 and shit. Man, that boy ain't do something. I'm by my pop's house. That boy ain't do something. He got his ass whooped. I had asked that boy. I'm like, damn, what you did? That boy said something about the trash. I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, damn, it's my turn next. What did the trash people come? What did the trash people come? Cause the way he just put belt on you, I mean, real life leather. Like, Pops was really laying leather on that ass. He whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'm like, damn. Me and the other room, I'm just playing GTA. I'm playing San Andreas. All I hear is whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. He trying to run. All you hear is like niggas scuffling like or some shit. He trying to run. He trying to get away. Nigga, I see him trying to get through the other door. Pops grab his ass. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yeah, what did the trash people come?
I said, ugh. So I go to the front door, knock on the door,
Real
and I told her
talk,
that
bro.
I was in the backyard, just playing. Yo, why you didn't come down?
Real
I
talk,
did not want to disturb nobody.
That shit
And
had me.
you slick got a little slick little mouth and talk about you, but I know you wasn't in the backyard because I looked out there on the back
I'm
porch.
like, damn.
Like, I probably was across the street at Jeremy because my boy Jeremy lived right across the street. Me and him grew up together. We were the same age. His mother and like my sister used to always hang out together and shit. So that's how I got caught up in that situation, always sneaking out. And at nighttime is when the money was to be made.
Yeah.
Down there on Continental and Few, Jefferson and Continental, up and down Jefferson. I had to make money.
So in this time, what year is this for you when you at 10 years old?
1967.
So this is before the riots and all of that, right?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to fight back.
So what was
Jack.
Detroit?
Before the riot, but during the riot,
shit beat my
man,
ass.
we used to hit the stores. My mama told y'all stay in this house. Don't you go out there. The people out there crazy. Okay. So she don't look. I go down the basement, sneak out the side door. I'm going up there to the store. I'm walking. They said, "Hey man, the damn window too small." They looked over there and seen me. "Come in, Boone." "What?" "We're gonna push it through the window and you open the door."
Sound like some badass the kids.
"You gon' okay." They pushed me through the window because I took my time by opening the door. I had to go open the cash register first. I got that money stuffed it down in my pants. Then I went and opened the door, and they all run to the register to me. "Man, up here's a coin." And they look over at me. Look at me.
That bitch says, "Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. I ain't do it. No, y'all can't do that. Y'all just pushed me through the window. I came through the window and opened the door."
I stand there and they talking about,
Yeah.
somebody get some bags or something. Let's bag up all this. I said, "Turn, go get the cart." Me and him started loading the cart up. We run it down the street with the food cart loaded. We take it to the side door. My brother Willie and my sister and them there. So we pushed the door open. We just dumped the cart up in there. Yo, "What the hell you doing?" "Just hide it, just hide. I'm going to get some more." So we run out the store, and then I find out that they breaking into the gun
Yeah,
shop.
you gonna get some more? Make sure you bring back some backwoods. Yeah. Backwoods. 4 boxes. Man, baby, make it 10. Fuck, nigga. Make it 10. Fuck, nigga. Yeah, it's like that. I need it. 10 packs. It's like that. Yeah, you gonna get some more? All right, you gonna get some more? Give me some backwoods. Give me a Minute Maid lemonade. Give me a honey bun. Give me some Oreos. Some Starburst. Give me some chips. All types of shit. Ice cream, all that. Yeah. Come back.
Oh,
with all
shit.
that.
I was like, "We can take guns?" They said, "Probably ain't no more in there." Me and Johnny went in there and we found them. They had about 3 boxes still underneath the counter that was up. We got them, throw them in the cart. Then we loaded up bow and arrows, knives, especially knives, because I love to play with knives. Because I played with knives since I was a little fella. That I learned how to throw them, how to use them, and so forth. That's why I got the nickname Boone. Like Daniel Boone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I got that name, and I loaded up with them. After we loaded up, took them back to the thing, we dumped that in. At that time, they was driving through the street with the bullhorn. "Everybody inside, martial law and this and that." Then here come the army.
Martial law.
You know,
I bet, what the fuck you mean, martial law? I bet, huh? Oh, time to go inside.
What, we finna fight? Shit, got the army coming down the street.
I don't say what we about to fight. I might say shit. Now with that big ass military tank coming down this bitch.
Forcing people off the street and this and that. And the police, they basically was scared because the Black Panther was keeping them away from us.
Yeah.
Black Panther was on top of the roof telling me, "You better get your ass off the street." So when the army came, the police just left. The army took over. Now at that time, you got to understand, a lot of them army guys was using drugs.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I didn't realize that until, like they was sitting out there and I seen them tooting and shooting needle. "Hey man, what you doing?" Oh no, little fella, you don't want to look at this." I said, is that some of this?" I pulled out the bag. He said, "What's that?" I said, "Heroin. It's good too. It's do to die." He said, "What that mean?" "If you do this like it is, you may die. So you might want to step on it a couple times. You can scratch it out and make it and get more." Man, that dude shot that up just like it was. He was like, "Oh." When he came out that night, I was like, okay, that's $12. We're like, $12. Man, that shit was good. Here, man. You go, 25, give me another pack. I said, get as many as you want. He said, little fella, you out here selling? I said, hell yeah, gotta make some money. So he started telling his other friends, and they catch me or Jern coming around, and they stop us and we get them packed. They was drinking liquor, so we went down to the basement and grabbed liquor and brought it back. Hey, we got that too. We got everything, anything you need, man, we got right here. Come down to 814 Continental, we got it all.
Man.
So they came down there, sat on the porch with my sisters and them, and they was kicking in and talking, and we was coming from the side of the house selling them shit. At that time, what was it? I think it was the police that was up on Continental and Jefferson behind the church. Me and Jerry, we had hid our stuff up there, so we go up there to get it, but we see the police car pulled up in the alley. I'm like, man, the police, I hope they ain't got our stuff. And of course, that time the body was really stinking, had the whole neighborhood smelling like skunk. So we go up there and we sneak up on the car, trying to figure out what the hell he in there doing. He in there raping a sister.
Oh.
The other white man was standing there watching out for him. I'm like, the sister in there talking about, don't stop, leave me alone, I didn't do anything. Looked at John and said, man, don't do it. They're not even looking. We can shoot both of them in the head, man. You shoot one, I shoot the other. He said, man, that's gonna bring too much trouble to us. I said, you right. So we just hid back in the little fence in the bush and just sat there and watch. All of a sudden they get out the car and they choked the sister to death. Then they threw her over in the garbage can. So of course me, I go down there and tell my sisters and my mother, I tell anybody that would listen what I seen. Nobody wanted to go to believe me.
Yeah.
They didn't even want to go down there and look. I was like, I'm not lying. The police just killed that woman up there. She was behind the church and they raped her. Don't be saying that because then you have the police gonna do something to us. Don't worry about them doing nothing to me. They ain't the only one got guns. My mama said, what? Boy, come here. Like, oh, open my big mouth. You too, Jerm, come in. We both walked up there. She grabbed both of us by the shirt. Come in. She put one between her legs and locked it. That was Jerm. She grabbed me and went to pat me down. She said, where you get this gun from? I said, from the gun store. She searched Jerm, talking about, tickles. I'm laughing like a big dog. Like she found he had two guns on. I didn't even know he carried two. I thought he just had the one. She found both guns, one in the front and one behind the back of his pants. I was like, man, I could have been carrying two. My mom looked over at me, what? What the hell y'all? I said, nothing, Ma. We were just playing cowboys and engine. Using real guns? Ain't that what they use, Ma? Boy, y'all better not shoot nobody with these things. We didn't. Mom took the gun. Louise got them from her. And I think Pop stole them from them and sold the damn thing. But about 7 months later, I had to get a car. I couldn't be walking everywhere, so I asked my brother Pop, will he buy a car? I give him the money, you buy it, put it in your name. He told me, boy, I ain't buying you no car, I'm get in trouble. Well, if I give you extra $100 every month. Boy, you better not get me in no trouble getting this car. I said, okay, I won't. Go get me a
I need 500.
suicide door, Continental.
I know Uncle is coming like that. Hold on. I got. Hold on. We gotta do that. We gotta do our research. Uncle's trying to come. Uncle's trying to come. Lincoln? Uncle's trying to come one of these motherfuckers. 60s. Uncle's trying to come one of these motherfuckers, chat. Yeah. That's wild.
He said, no. How about that green Fleetwood Brougham with the gangster tires on it? He's, you got enough money for it? How much you need? He told me, I sent Johnny to go get the money. Johnny came back. He was like, when the hell y'all come with all this money? I said, don't ask me that. Here go the money. And here go $200 for you, $100 for me, $100 for John. Just go get us the car. He went and bought the car. My brother was using drugs too, though. But he went and got the car and brought it back. He's like, boy, y'all better not be getting in no trouble, because don't tell the police I don't know how y'all got the car. Y'all stole my car while I was sleeping. So I said, that's cool. So we riding around in the car, and girls looking like, man, those two kids. We may be kids, baby, but we grown. Look at our suits. Because, you know, like, back then, I loved to wear suits. I wore suits whenever I went. And Wanda, she was the girl that stayed 4 houses down. And I used to just sit on the porch sometimes, just sit there because I ain't got nothing else to do. Sit there and watch them. Wow. They run around playing hide and go seek, tag, and all this. I never had a childhood to play all that. I was too much in making money. So here come Wanda up to me. They love to brush my hair and play with my hair.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Boy, if you don't look at the top of your head right now, boy, your head look like you ain't never had hair. Boy, your head look like a left nut. Boy, your head look like an almond joy. Boy, your head look like... Boy, your head look like Boy, your head look like a hydrated raisin. Boy, your head look like a baby back rib. Boy, your head look like a beef tip. Boy, your head... Boy, your head look like a Boston baked bean. Fuck, what's wrong with you?
I was like, my mama said that she don't want you hussies playing with my hair.
I wish my mama would have told me some shit like that. I'd have been like, yeah. I was gonna say that, yeah. My mama said she don't want you hussies playing with my hair. Stupid.
We ain't no hussy. You ain't? Hey, Mom, this hussy down. And they run back to their house and be sitting on their porch like they ain't did nothing. Mom said, who? I said,
Hold on, OG. That's why I'm gonna disagree with you. How you gonna do all this grown shit? You done killed the nigga already. You're selling drugs. The niggas in the army and shit. Playing with guns and shit. And you gonna be like, Mom, these hussies out here, like, nah, OG, you can't pick and choose when you wanna be grown.
So Wanda down there was rubbing all in my head. Wanda, ain't you 18 or something? Leave my little...
And Wanda was 18? Yeah, you tripping. I would have been waxing Wanda. I would have waxed Wanda ass. I would have... You know what? I ain't even gonna say what I would do, Wanda.
Son alone. She said, I ain't mess with him.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Oh, she gonna lie on me. So when my mama went back upstairs, I go down to Wanda. I said, hey, check this out. Why don't you give me some, you know? I said, what? You know?
You ever heard of Jeff Hardy? Swine time into that motherfucker.
You're like, boy, you don't even know what the hell that is. I said, shh. Well, I've been screwing since I was 9, 10 years old. What the hell, when y'all be playing hide and go seek, I be playing hide and go get it. Shit, I find y'all, I talk you into it, and you always give me some. Your cousin was giving me some, now I want some from you.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Stop.
He play as hell. Cuz will give you some? Damn. Guys to do my homework.
Come on.
Guys to do
Oh,
my
I
homework.
said, Loretta. What? I said, yeah. She's good at it. She held onto my hip and just, I was like, oh my God, love. But after she gave it to me, Loretta. What? I said, yeah. She's good at it. She held onto my hip and just, I was like, oh my God, love.
So is everybody gonna say it for him, or do I gotta say it for him? Pause, little bitch. Pause, little bitch. Fuck. Man, I don't know who Loretta is. First of all, Loretta, if you done it like that and you was going that crazy, round of applause. I don't got my soundboard yet. But when I get a soundboard, but round of applause for you, Loretta. Round of applause for Loretta. Everybody, if you're in the chat, put some hand claps in that bit for Loretta. Cause look, Loretta D1 eater. Fuck is you talking about?
But after she gave it to me, she didn't want to do it, but maybe 3 more times she did it. Then after that, she said she can't do it no more because she going with my brother. I'm like, what?
The story just get worse and worse. Like every second, like this shit just get worse and worse and worse. Like what the fuck, bro? Like what the fuck is going on? I'm confused. Like what the fuck? And I'm listening to the whole story and watching the whole story with y'all, gang. But what the fuck? How she go from, with you, then fucking with your brother? Like, do your brother not know that he's kissing a eater? A real eater? Like, I could never let my brother go out bad like that. Like, I'm gonna let my brother know if that hoe just got finished eating my dick, I'm gonna let that brother know. Yay, I see lies. I don't give no fuck. I'm standing on all business. Cause see, when it come to females, they like to trip out. They like to trip out. But yeah, they like to trip out on us. But see, when it come to us, we about to start standing on all business. We about to start standing on nation business.
What? Yeah, me and Willie going together. I said, you didn't tell him that me and you were doing that, did you? She said, hell no, you bet not either. Ain't no thing if he's dumb like that, but he should have knew something was going on. 'Cause I was always on your porch.
Yeah.
When I come on your porch, I didn't come over there just sit there and watch people run around playing tag, jumping jacks, or all that crap y'all be playing. I be, trying to hit that there. He should know that 'cause I done hit many of y'all out here, and he knew it because I hit y'all in my mama's basement.
Damn.
Willie, everybody.
So he was supposed to know already. Hold on. Now it making sense. Your brother really hating on you. Cause yeah, you know you bringing them in the basement. You know you cracking them in the basement. So he really just hating, like he been wanting her type shit. Yeah, you heard me? So when you started fucking with her type shit, he probably tried to, you know what I'm saying? He probably hit the back door. He probably knew already. She just faking, cause you know females ain't gonna never keep it real, whether somebody knew or not knew, or whether they did it or whether they didn't do it. You heard me? So stop playing. Yeah, understand the lingo and understand it where I'm from. I'm from that city. I'm out them slums. You heard me? So look, understand this. So basically, what happened is his brother hit the back door on some slick shit when you found out brother was taking him in the basement and was cracking him, you heard me? So I ain't gonna disrespect no female cause I don't know him, but like, rather you a real eater, a real eater, cause the way on just had to just violated himself on this interview, I feel played for. I feel played for him, but I feel good for him at the same time, cause you ate that bitch up. Yeah, you heard me? Now back to it.
They be down there playing, I ain't gonna get it. They cut the light on, say, okay, everybody hide, and whoever you find, you got 5 minutes in the dark. Lights go off, and I'll be watching the one I want. Soon as that light click,
He ain't lying, no. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I used to do the same thing. We used to play that we used to play that when we was younger as a motherfucker. Ask my cousin, word to my cousin, word. Hey, hold on, time out. Don't even take it like that. No, my cousin, my day one, man. My right hand dog. We used to go by a female's house right around the corner, bro. That's all we used to play. Hide and go get it. Hide and go get it. Hide and go get it. You heard me? We gonna get that. You heard me? I ain't playing. Like, we already had the conversation. All right, son, watch this one. Watch that one person. You heard me? Watch that one person. We ain't gonna never slip up. Just watch that one person. You heard me? Just go, look. I'm gonna be on this side of the room. And you be on that side of the room. And you just watch. And then soon as the lights about to hit, pew, take off.
this one, somebody else, let her go. I got you. You ain't getting shit, man. Man, you don't let. What you say? Hey, man, what you doing? Shh. Get away from us. Take the girl back there in the back. I had my way with her. And she was like, is you gonna give me some money? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a whole quarter. She said, okay. I'm like, damn, it's cheap. Then I learned how to only give them nickels. Because, you know, like, way back then, nickels and quarter was where you get double the cookies and candy and all that.
Yeah.
You take 50 cents to the store, you get a big old bag of cookies. You get 2 for a penny. Shit. But my brother found out later on, and I guess that's what made him hate me. Like I really give a damn. But he used to beat me up. I just didn't do nothing to him because he was my brother. So I used to tell my sister, Woody keep beating me up. They fight him back. I don't know how to fight like that. So what you mean? If I fight a person, one of us got to go.
Damn.
We said, so what those people out there be saying that you be stabbing them, and so I like, one of us had to go. But they didn't go, did they? But if I ever catch them again, they mine. Or I better be there. So she taught me, set me down, and said, Boone, you can't be out there stabbing people. But I got a knife. So I said, ain't that knife what it meant for? Cut something, stab something? Your boyfriend, no. He didn't tell you that I cut his arm off, tried to cut his arm off?
Why we ain't send him to therapy? Why ain't nobody sent him to therapy? I don't go here cutting people, shoot. First of all, you know how crazy you gotta be to stab somebody. Let's just be real. Like, that up close action, you gotta watch out. You about to cut a nigga open. You about to It's like you feel me? Like, you gotta hear that shit, and you gonna feel it when you stabbing a nigga with the knife. Like, nah, man, that ain't it. Nah. All that blood made me pass out. I'd rather, not saying that I die, you know, but I'd rather shoot than stab. Like, don't even stab me. If you gonna do me something, just go ahead and shoot me. I ain't gonna care. Like, don't even stab me, gang. Cause I'ma pass out. I think I died from a stab wound first, just off the fact I panic more than that of a stab wound than a gunshot, bro. It's just. All right, bet. All right, I ain't got stabbed, but it's the fact y'all gotta understand that knife really got blood really oozing. Like your shit'll start spitting out your shit. Fucking around with that shit.
Cause he kept, I almost told on myself. Cause he kept trying to reach in my bag. I said, nothing. She told, so she go to her boyfriend. The boyfriend told her that he's on drugs. I said, Louise, you should have been figuring that out. Don't you see him around and talking about? Nah, no.
Hey yo, word the bro. That's all you see out here. all you see fiends. Don't get me wrong, I said it nice, but you know.
He's a junkie. I'm gonna help him get off of it. Yeah, good luck with that. Where he getting it from? Wait a minute, they said they've been getting stuff from you. Now at that time, about 6 months later, police came to the house to arrest me. Cause me and James stuck up Bilos. We was kind of short on money, so we said, look, we gonna go up there to AMP or Bilo and rob them suckers. We go in Bilo. Now we go up there and we trying to rob the place. Security guard, he gonna come over there and grab us. Because we little fellas. But he thinking the gun we got our toys. Man, he picked me up. What the hell? Man, you better put me now. Get y'all little plume.
Ooh.
Ooh, Lord Jesus, Lord. Hey, that shocked me, Lord. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that.
Man, he picked me up. He thinking the gun we got our toys. Man, he picked me up. What the hell? Man, you better put me now. Get y'all little plume.
Ooh.
Didn't kill him, but it scared the hell out of this motherfucking ear. We took off running. I wasn't in my right frame of mind. Police came to the house and got us. They knew where we lived. Everybody told them, that's little Boone down there. They came and got me, took me to the youth home, and the judge made me a ward of the court because they said my mama got too many kids. Mm-hmm. And my mama wanted me back, but the court said, no, you got too many kids. We gonna take care of this one. Don't need nobody taking care of me. So they put me in a youth home, stayed in there for a little bit. Then from there, they sent me to Wayne County Child Development Center. Wait a minute, no. Before I went there, they put me in a foster home. And trust me, I didn't know nothing about a foster home. I didn't know anything about people calling us coons or niggas and this and that. Nobody never said that to me. But they put...
I pray nobody called nobody. I pray nobody in this youth home ever called on that. Cause I know 9 times out of 10 he done probably stabbed your ass in that fucking dining room with a fork. Tell me I'm lying. Hold on, man. Let me take these shoes off. Shut up. I had these bitches on. I had to take these off my feet. I gotta put these bitches back in the box. These my babies. I ain't gonna cap. Chat. And I'm about to start vlogging my shoe collection too. Hey, tell me what y'all think about IRL streams too. I gotta cut this out of my YouTube video, but tell me what y'all think about IRL streams too. I got some shit and stuff for us.
Put me in the foster home. White folks got me. We slept up in the attic. I'm like, okay, so every day they wake us up, we go out there, brush down the horses, slop down the pigs, collect the egg. The farmers taught us how to go out there and hunt. He'd give us a 22 right, go out there and bring some food back. We go out there and shoot everything that moved. So we bring all these dead animals. What the hell y'all do? You said bring something back to eat? Everything. Did you shoot that skunk? It moved. That stink. Drag it off back to the side and throw it in the mud. Damn thing stink. Germ already got sprayed. And They took him in the house and rubbed him down with tomatoes and shit. I said, they trying to turn you red. No, man, it's just hurting the sting. I said, yeah. I told you don't get close to it yet. That damn thing wasn't totally dead. When you walked up there, tail went up. Okay. That's what they do when they die. They squirt out.
Yeah.
Got them good. But we stayed there for a little bit longer, and then their daughters, white, kept on wanting to talk to us and talking about that they want us to do it to them.
I can see where this shit going. Now y'all tell me if y'all with me or not, but I know where this shit going. Do y'all know where this shit going?
Hold on. No, your daddy kill us. He won't know when they go to church. We'll come upstairs. We got the keys to unlock the door and come up there.
Wait, they lock y'all in when they?
Oh yes, they locked us in. 6 p.m. Click, door locked. Niggas don't come out at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
They want us up early in the morning, about 3 or 2, so we can go start the whole day over, collecting the egg, going hunting, slap down the pigs, brush the horses, collect all the cows and milk them. And that milk was good, I gotta admit it. We milking them, they didn't have a machine.
Yeah.
We was their machine. And I started tasting, I said, man, this milk kind of good, fresh out the cow. Then I learned later that he runs it through the big kettles and shit, then it comes out a little bit weaker, but all that thick stuff over there, she make cheese out of that shit. What's she finna do with that? You finna eat cottage cheese later. That's what you make that stuff out of? She said, yeah. Didn't you like it? I said, yeah, you put some fruit on it. But the girls come upstairs. Daddy's gone. This day, we was doing that to him for about 6 months. Well, this day, the daddy came home early. We didn't hear him. And we up there getting busy. And the white girl went to, didn't even have the door open. And man came upstairs. I mean, I'm really working now, his daughter. Only thing came out his mouth, you nigger, get off my daughter. Got mine and jumped out the window. Jerry got his and jumped out the window. We ran over to the barn and nothing but our drawers. We jumped on the horses, took them, went up to, we rode them all the way up to 6 Mile and Grand River. Back then, you know, it wasn't no streets. They was road coming off a Shelton Road and all that, and Bellevue, those were just dirt road.
Oh, wow.
If you didn't know how to get around, and you had to use a horse most of the time just to get from there to Detroit, up on Grand River, 6 Mile. But we got up there with the horses, police stopped us. They stopped us, and they was like, who horses y'all got? I forgot that man's name. But I said, his horses? What y'all doing with him? Well, he was trying to kill us. What? What y'all do? What do you mean, what we did? You shouldn't be checking him. Why he trying to shoot us? He came up there, told them, but he didn't tell them the truth. He just said, them niggas tried to assault my daughter. We wasn't assaulting nothing. Your daughter was begging for us to do them. I just want my horse. You do what you want to do with them. Don't send them back to my farm or I'll kill them. So, of course, they said, well, who the hell are y'all? We told them my name. They ran through their little paper deck. They said, oh, y'all wards up to court. Yeah. So they sent us back to the youth home. Youth home, we stayed there for a little bit. Then they sent us to Wayne County Child Development Center, WCCDC. We stayed there a long time. One day, Jerm just said, man, I gotta go. So, where you going? I'm going home, man. We ain't never mentioned home in so long. Home. He said, yeah, man, I'm going back to Detroit. Okay. We take off running through the woods. About a half an hour later, I get hungry. I said, man, I'm hungry, man. They back there cooking a spaghetti. I'm not going back. I said, well, I'm going back to eat. I'll catch up with you. He said, you gonna really go back? I said, yeah, I'm hungry. I go back, eat. That's when they didn't even know that we had ran off.
Yeah.
They only know because after you eat, you have to stand over there for count. They were like, where is Alonzo? They looked at me. Where your friend? I don't know. I'm not his daddy. They checked the ground, checked all the cottages, couldn't find him. So some of the other kids told me, I seen him going in the woods. So when the guard left, I went on there and hit the kid in the head with a baseball bat.
Ooh.
Bitch. So after I had him in the head with a baseball bat, I took off. But first I broke the man's car window. Take something like that. I broke his window before I left. Boom! We'll be driving that damn car. By the time I got up to Grand River and 6 Mile, I mean, that's a long walk from Shelton Road, 16th out to Shelton Road. I get up to Grand River and I'm like, oh, man, I should have put some clothes on. I ain't got no shoes on. It's winter.
Ooh.
Got no shoes on. My favorite song. I didn't know how to make it set up. Oh, like that, I squeezed it. But I get home. Jeremy already done running the streets. His mama didn't care one way or the other. Mine's cared, but I was a wild child, so my mama told me, boy, you better sit right here because those people coming for you because they called us. So they coming for me? Yeah. I'm sitting there, and sure enough, police pulled up, handcuffed me. My sister was pregnant at this time, and she crying and boo-hooing. Whatever. They handcuffed me and they take me back to the youth home. I wound up getting sent back to Wayne County's Child Development Center. When I get back there, I got into a fight. Within 2 days, they locked me up in the quiet room. So when I get out the quiet room, the kid I hit with the bat, of course, he talking mess. So I'm like, I sit down at the table, I'm finna eat my oatmeal. He stick his finger in my oatmeal. Is it warm? I don't want to go back to the quiet room, so I just pushed it over there towards him, peeled back my banana, get ready to eat it, and he spit. Oh man, tears start running down my face. I want to kill this boy. So I get up and I go over there, stand by the wall, and he telling everybody, see there, he's a coward. He turns around, still talking mess about me. I looked over at the closet. I see the bats in there. I looked back at his head, looked back at the closet, looked at his head, reached in there, got a bat, and I started tiptoeing up there on him. Everybody at the table pushed back. And the kid, what the hell? By the time he turned around and looked, I caught him dead in the face, just like that. Wham! They rushed me. I woke up in the quiet room because they beat the hell out of me. The site came and talked to me. Then went and talked to the men that ran the place. They wound up sending me to Hawthorne Center. That's a nut house. They said, this boy gotta be crazy. He just tried to take the kid's head off. We gonna charge him. Of course, you can't charge me if the boy can't say nothing because the boy didn't know who in the hell he was.
Yeah.
So they put me in a nut hospital. I stayed in there. They did the evaluation of me 6 months later. They called back over there, tell the people ain't nothing wrong with this boy. He just don't give a damn. Y'all could come get him. We ain't getting him. That's our problem now. A couple weeks later, they came to me and said, they don't want you back over there. I don't know what the hell you did to those people. I ain't do nothing. I said, well, You can't stay here because you ain't crazy. So they gave me a bus ticket, some money, and a couple of sandwiches. And they drove me up the Grand River in 6 miles, said, this bus here will take you downtown. Here go the paper, last address that we had for your mother. I catch the Grand River all the way downtown, then I catch the Jefferson down near the Continental, and I get off at Continental, I walk down Continental, and I know where I'm at now. I walk down the Continental and I don't see the house. My house supposed to be right here, it ain't there. Lady across the street, she said, ain't you Boone? Yeah, I know your sister. Where they at? She said, they moved over on Sheridan, but she ain't quite sure. She think it's between Kirchable and Mac. So I goes over that way looking for my family. I'm walking up and down the street for hours. Nighttime come, I'm tired, so I go downtown and sleeping at the bus stop.
Back.
One of the girls that was hooking down there see me down there sleeping all the time. She invited me back to her place. I get there to her place and I go to sleep. All of a sudden I hear a thump, 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 thump. I looked up. Some guy beating the hell out of her. So I goes over there and push him away from her. He backhand me. Boom! Pull my knife out. I'm gonna cut his ass. She jumps in front. No, don't. He just hit me and he be beating you up. Boy, I cut. He pulled out his knife. I said, we gonna be some cutting motherfuckers up in here then. He tell her, you get rid of that boy. What the hell you doing with that kid in here? So he leaves. The girl come over there and said, thanks for what you was trying to do, but you can't do that. That's my pimp. Pimp? Yeah, I give him my money. I said, wait, you go out there and you sell your body, you come back and you give him the money. Make that make sense to me. She said, that's just how it is, you know, pimps and hoes. I said, I don't know nothing about it, don't want to be involved with it. So I leave, I go back to the bus stop. I'm sitting out there in the Grand Circus bus stop, just sitting there sleeping, on and off. She came and she said that he was looking for me. By that time, me and my friend met up again. So he looking for me, okay. So I go down there to her place and I'm hiding in the bushes, waiting for him to show up. He shows up, my boy, you know, he got guns, he gives me one, he got one. I say, stay right here. I said, what you gonna do? We both could do him. I want him. So I walks up there to him and he put his hand in his pocket. I said, I heard you looking for me. Yeah. So what's up? He said, what's up with you? I said, well, I'm talking to a dead man. He said, what you say? Boom! Come on, man. Comes over there, we pick him, throw him in the garbage can. And I think the next day somebody noticed the body and then, somebody threw him in the garbage can. The girl was like, what happened? They said one of these pimps must have killed them. Of course, I wasn't nowhere around. I'm back at the bus stop. So she came up there and got me. She said, somebody killed him, somebody killed him. Kill who? My man. I'm saying, well, he ain't your man no more now. You keep all your money. She stopped and looked at me. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. But this is what I'm gonna do for you. You don't need no pimp to protect you. I keep a lookout for you. Me and John. So every night we out there watching. Then when she made her money, she come over there and give it to me. She said, you just hold it. Why you giving it to me? This your money, just hold on to it. I held on to it, my pocket was getting so fat. I'm like, shit. So when we get back to her place, I'm taking out the money to get it to her. She stacks it all up and count it. And she said, how much you want? I didn't make that money. She said, yeah, but you was watching me, protecting me and so forth. I said, yeah, I wasn't gonna let nobody do nothing to you. She cut it 75 for me and 25 for her. Like, she said, this more money than you like that punk was giving me, huh? Damn, you giving me that much? So we took it. Then she went and told the other girls. Other girls start talking about it. Skinny the pimp, his girl really wanted to leave him because he was just a jackass. So they leave him and come to me and said, can we work for you? We choosing you. I started learning the muffin dialects to the pimping game and so forth. I was like, ain't no pimp. They said, yeah, we know that. We just want you to protect us from the other pimps. So that ain't no problem. They better not put their hands on you. My mama have always taught us, you don't hit no woman. And boy, if you see somebody hitting a woman, step in and beat the hell out of them. I said, okay, Ma. Because I did that once. We were going down Mac, and this guy slapped this woman. I got out, parked the car in the middle of the street, got out, walked over there, grabbed him from the back of his shirt and twisted him around, and I hit him in the mouth. Bam! How you like it? Man, what you think you doing? Boom! What is it like I'm doing? And a couple of times, his girlfriend come over there. You beating up my man, stop it. I said, he's beating you. I know, but you gonna make it worse because he really gonna beat me now.
That's why I don't get involved in nobody drama. Hey, real talk, this real life shit. I'm from New Orleans. Look, y'all don't know. Y'all think some females be abusive, but these females out here really throw them bitches like, yeah, like they really throw them bitches like, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat. I seen a nigga get his ass whooped by his old lady. Like, she would hit him, whoop wop, whoop whoop wop wop, whoop 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 wop, whoop wop wop wop. I'm like, every time I look while I'm driving, I gotta hurry up and turn my head back because she hitting them with something exclusive. I'm looking while I'm driving, then I'm back over there. I'm looking while I'm driving, then I'm back over there. And the last time I looked back over there, dude was on the ground. And I'm telling you, she put all 5 toes on his ass. I mean, like, you know, like San Andreas stump. You ever seen the San Andreas spam stump? Like, really hitting him with that bitch, like, oh, man.
No, you won't. I looked over at your car and I see my mother brother looking, so I turned sideways and put the gun in his mouth. Click. You want to live or die? Now, if you ever hit her again and I find out about it, I'm going to kill you. Ask discreet about me. Put the gun back in my pocket and I leave. Within like a couple hours, got his name, but he came down because he knew my sister. He said, they out there asking questions about you, man. I said, what you mean? They asking about who you is and why you doing this and that for the horse. All right. And what you tell them? Man, you don't want to mess with Boone. Boone carries knives, gun, whatever. If you mess with him, you better be ready to kill him or die. So the word get around and people start leaving me alone. They went, I ain't fucking with that boy crazy. So, of course, I never heard anything back about that guy doing anything, but word gets around, my mom was talking about, why is that discreet talking about Boone is out there doing things to people? What Boone? About you. Not me. Oh, jump too fast. I forgot to tell you how I found my mama in there.
Yeah.
But back at the hookers, they was giving me money, buying me clothes. So one day I'm sitting on the porch and I met this girl. And she's cute. She wasn't no whore or nothing. And she had a nice little house and I rapped to her. She let me stay with her for a little bit. We became boyfriend and girlfriend and I wound up getting her pregnant. So after I got her pregnant, the girls knew where to find me if they needed me. So the girls come down the street, Impella, where, you know, like the back window raised down.
Yeah.
So they come down there with an Impella with a big bow on it. What the hell they drive around with a bow on it? So they pulled up in front, smiling and laughing. Boom, come here. I said, what? You see, I'm with my girlfriend. We sorry. We just want to give him his gift. The car? They said, yeah. Y'all bought me a, oh, man. Oh, Cindy, come on over. You crying? I said, hell no, I'm laughing. Can't believe y'all bought me a car with y'all money. Because y'all do got mines, right? They said, yeah. You became start being mean. I said, ooh, I'm sorry. I'll take the car. I never seen them again after that they gave me the car because the girl I was going with, I didn't know that she knew my sister. They live right next door to us. My mother, brother, sister, everybody lived there, and I never knew it. And I've been staying with her for almost like 3 months. So, you know, she tell me that she going to the party next door. You want to come? I said, I really don't like being out. She said, oh, come on, baby, don't you love me? Like, don't wear that out. But yeah.
You let a hooker say, come on, baby, don't you love me? Come on, baby, don't you love me? Come on, baby, don't you love me? Still that.
I go with you. So I go over there. The girl opened the door. Damn, she looked for me. I don't say nothing, and I sitting there. I got my hair done, my nails done. I'm sharper than them. So I go in there and sit down.
Say it, don't get
And
sharper than a motherfucker.
later I found out that her name was Etna.
Hold on, don't stunt that shit on. Say that shit. Say that. Say that. So you are fresher than a motherfucker. Fresher than a motherfucker. Fresher than a motherfucker. Yeah, hold on. Fresher than a motherfucker dropping soon. By
Etna.
no bullshit.
I got a sister named that.
Boone.
Then here come my sister Louise down the stairs. Now, I knew her when I said, whoa, wait a minute, that's Louise. So I tried to duck down Louise, talking about, Boone, what the hell? Did you run away again? I said, no, I've been out for a year or so. She said, nobody told us. I said, y'all didn't leave no new number or nothing. They gave me the old address over on Continental. I didn't know that y'all living here on Sheridan because I've been living next door to you. So, nah, that's Michelle's place next door. I said, yeah, I've been living with her. But she praying. I said, yeah, you feel me, auntie. So she told me where my mama was, working at the White Castle up there. Top Hat, they call it back then, I think. It was Top Hat. I go up there on the boulevard in Jefferson. My mama in there working. I said, okay. I see her through the windows. Oh, my mama working too hard. So I goes in there and I sit up at the counter. And she walked past me twice. Third time she said, what you want to eat, Boone? I'm like, you know who I am? Like I don't know my own kid. I'm like, I got facial hair and so forth now. He said, I still know who you is, boy. What you want to eat? I'm not really hungry, but I take a shake. She made me a chocolate shake, my favorite. She asked me, do you know where we live? I said, yeah, right down there on Sheridan. So I go back to the house, she get all work, she talked to me, and I explained to her the people kicked me out. But I'm finna go join the Army. She said, what? I'm finna go join the Army. Me and my friends. I mean, y'all finna join? I said, about 6 of us. So after my mother gave us the okay, we, what did happen? Okay. Oh, I never did tell them that I was in. I just said, we think about joining the Army. So when we did, we went to boot camp and all that shit, ATI, but I never told nobody. So when I came home in just plain blue jean jacket, and a hat. I didn't wear my uniform home. I had 2 weeks off, so we go back to the city and we bullshitting at some Crane and Kirchable. They had a little bar right there. We go in there, we dancing. At that time, the Freaky Deek was out.
Okay.
Girls bagging up on her. I'm like, damn. Damn, baby, you know, I'm dancing. All of a sudden, pow.
Damn. damn. Hold on, baby, damn. Damn. Stupid. Stupid ass.
Nigga, did you just hit me? Now, Germ done already walked behind him. He didn't know what was coming about until after the guy hit me, but he walked behind him. And I looked at him and said, man, you got a lot of balls. Man, you don't be doing that to my woman. Your woman was doing it to me. I'm still leaning against the bar. She done walked up to me and bagged it up.
She ain't walked up to me and bagged it up.
Man.
Hold on, what do you say? She ain't walked up to me and bagged it up. You understand it? That's for you tender.
I'll cut you. I said, what? You gonna do what? I cut you. Well, see, you bring in a knife. I'm packing. Tell me, oh, so you gonna shoot somebody? Not unless you try to hurt me or harm me, then I'm protecting myself. He was like, I guess he thought he was fast.
Yeah.
So, shoot. I got a drop holster. Man, he put the knife back up.
That right there. No go home.
Man, he put the knife back up. A couple days later, they found that boy shot in the alley.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was like, damn. And they come and arrest me.
Oh, niggas just punched you. You get into it. Niggas just punched you in the club, in the bar. You, damn, I forgot I'm streaming. Dang. I gotta change the way I talk, cause I'm streaming. I'm trying to get monetized. Alright, boom, so. Boom, he hit you. Boom, so he hit you with the woo out the bam. Yeah, he got off. Alright, boom, he got off. So boom, when he get off, you know you. Whatever you did, the unrealistic animation you did, that GTA animation you did, put it to the face, you heard me, woo, alright, bam, you let him go. Next day, all of a sudden, you talking about they found him dead in the alley, and you gonna talk about damn. Like, what the fuck is wrong with? Y'all sent him to the mental home. Y'all sent him to goddamn the group home. But y'all ain't sent him to therapy. Ain't that about a bitch?
It's me. Oh, what the hell? Well, you got right here, license to carry. You got general license. I'm still in the service.
We're gonna break this shit down. Hold on, let me see where we at. We're at 54 minutes and 41 seconds. We're gonna do it. We're gonna only do an hour.
Somebody sent you a message on the
They called the service, and of course, the master sergeant came over there to 1300 Bowman, talked to him and so forth. They said, nah. He had a gun. He said, yeah, he licensed to carry it. Prosecutor said, well, we're going to make an example out of this little nigga. Now, I can hear them out there talking. I'm in the cell, but I can still hear him. About that little nigga. So, okay, so they said, come to me, tell me, we willing to offer you a deal. 3 to 15 for manslaughter and 2 for the gun if you take a cop. So I got license to carry. They said, well, you going for that? They don't know what to tell you. Service talked to him and said, hey, he finna re-up. Y'all finna take him? He said, well, we're gonna keep him a little longer because we believe that we could get him to take a cop. I never did. I wound up going back into the service for another tour. They got pissed off, and later on when I got out the service, they finally got me for, they charged me with armed robbery, possession of a firearm during the commission of armed robbery. Wasn't me. Even as today, they still got that crap in my record, but I wasn't about to tell that. That's my brother y'all picked out the picture of. So Pop came down there with my mom and said, "You ain't gonna tell her it was me, is you?" I said, "Man, you left that shit in my car, man." So they assuming that me, I didn't even know what they had until my lawyer said, "Yeah, they found the people ID in your trunk." Only body who had my car was Pop. It was in his name. So I kept my mouth shut, went on and served the time.
Yeah, how long you was down for?
I served 2 for the gun. You got to do that flat.
Yeah.
And 1 almost 2 years for the crime. Then they put me out on parole. When I got out parole.
Now, a quick question. So when you was in the Army, was you special forces? Because I seen something was saying that
Yeah.
Vietnam, everybody was sent home, but you was sent back in on missions. Kind of talk about that a little bit.
Can't.
Okay. Okay.
They already having a fit.
I got you. Okay. All right.
But I got pictures and so forth. I wish I'd have brought my Army picture. I could have showed you.
Yeah.
And paperwork. Oh, what you doing? I always keep copies of everything because I don't trust y'all. I figure sooner or later y'all gonna kill me. Like, why would you think we would do that? I said, because you trained us to do certain things. And we were supposed to get a job, but we didn't get the job. Why? They was already full. Nah, because we blacked. I wanted to tell them that's why we all turned Hitman, because y'all didn't want to give us the job. So we're going to make some money.
Yeah.
If you don't want to pay us what you want me to stop doing out here and pay me and I do it in there. So we're going to do it out here then. And we did. We made good money.
So how did you, were you already getting into the hits prior to Best Friends? Like,
Yeah.
so kind of tell me, so you had your own little
Little
crew.
bit before them. They came down there to the Tough Man contest, and that's how I met them.
This is when you was fighting.
Yes, when I was boxing at Cobra Hall. And Butterbean was one of the ones I fought, but the fat
That
boy
nigga
didn't go down.
Hold on, chat. Y'all don't know about Butterbean. Hold on. That boy said Butterbean was one of the ones he fought. Time out, right. If you watching the stream, gang, we didn't even think Butterbean was a real. I ain't think Butterbean was a real fighter. I just thought Butterbean was always some fight night had on there. So that man's name was really Butterbean? Oh, right. This just blew my mind. Right. If you watching the stream, bro, this just blew my mind, gang. If y'all wonder who Right is, chat, that's my best friend or some shit. But that's my brother. I call him my brother. That's my family. No bullshit.
But he was out, and I told her, he's out. He just ain't failed. Keep fighting. I said, if I keep fighting him, he gonna die. Just keep fighting. I'm getting mad, so I stepped back, pulled up my glove. I'm gonna kill him. They said, keep fighting. So I pulled the gloves up, and the man must have knew what I was doing. And he shoved me across. Hey, what you said keep fighting. Why did you do that? I'm gonna put the boy out of his misery. You won TKO. TKO my ass. The boy is out standing up. That fat boy just didn't fall. All the other people I fought, they fell. One of them quit. The guard that worked at the prison, he quit.
Oh, shit.
Because they had told me ahead of time, and they told him too. We got a man that used to be in the prison where you worked at Jackson. And they told him the same, they told me and him both the same thing.
Somebody sent you a message on your telephone.
I wind up fighting him, and then I think it was the second round. He got out the ring, went back to the back. They go, what the hell? Well, said, he quit, you won. I said, okay. So I won, and that's when they asked me, do you want to go to Texas and fight in the big money down there? I don't know. Give me time to think. That's when my nephew Bruiser brought Reggie, Boo, Iraq. He brought them over there, the best friends. And they wanted to meet me. So I was like, what's up? They said, man, you was whooping that butt. So what I supposed to do? Let them whoop me? He said, man, would you work for us? I said, the money, right? I work for anybody got money. That's what I love is money. He said, man, you can become a friend. I said, a friend, enemy, whatever. I go for the money. Is it Rockin' Red? I liked it Red.
Rockin' Red.
Red was cool. Me and him got along. We used to go to my house and cook up shrimp, lobster. We cooked up everything.
Rockin' Red.
And me and him was used to eat. But then when he get a little drink in him and a little popping those acid pills, he want to go ride. I said, where we going? Just ride around the west side, man. What we doing over here, man? Now you know they don't like you over here. They don't know who I was. But couldn't figure out that they thought I was his brother Boone. Because we both big and boy and look. I was like, why don't people keep saying, they go Boo and Reggie? I thought he was saying Boone, but he was saying Boo. The hell? So we going down 7 Mile near Illinois, and we run into some people that was in this Jeep. Reggie rolled down. He don't even tell me he finna blast his goddamn car up. He rolled down the window. I looked over there. Like, what the hell? I take off, go around the corner and come back, park the car. And I get out, go over there and look. So when people talking about, ain't that Boo? I turn around and look and see my damn. Say, you talking about you? Hell no. I was saying, man, I had to take off running. 2 shots was fired at me. I got back in my motherfucker. Excuse me. I got back in the Jeep, took off, went back to the east side. They didn't chase us, which I thought they was gonna do, but nobody chased after us. Red was like, man, why you even go back? Make sure they dead and that they didn't see nobody. Yeah, he said, was they? I said, yeah. He was like, I like, you crazy than me, man. I like you. So we go up there to Jefferson we went on Grass Ship and McClellan to the Coney Island joint. We was getting food in there. And police pulled, well, I didn't know anything yet. Police pulls up there. They know Reggie. So they out there looking through the window at him. I'm like, why the police said they know who I am? What you mean? They know who we are. We best friends. And you gonna be known as that. I'm like, man, I don't wanna be seen. See, that's how y'all get too much notification going and you're gonna always get busted or caught up in some shit. You gotta do shit low key. Then when you do it, okay, people could say, hey, we think they did it, but there's nobody to witness it. That's why I told them, everything we do, man, we got to do by ourselves. We don't need no witnesses. You want to take your friends and shit, and those friends going to be your witness in your downfall later. He was like, what you mean? If they get caught doing something, they going to give you up. Oh, man, they'll die for me. I said, yeah, okay, you keep thinking that. See, I've been to prison.
Yeah.
You ain't. So I started scanning. I said, well, you know if you get caught and go to prison, they going to take that booty. He's like, what, man? I said, there was men, too, that came through there. But later on, they had the shirt tied around their waist, walking the yard.
Oh, no.
I'm telling all them guys that. Most of them listening. Man, I ain't going for that. I said, best thing to do, if you know you're finna get caught, shoot it out. Trust me, you rather die than get poked in the butt by a bunch of motherfucking dudes all for the rest of your bit. Man, I ain't going for that. I said, right. So if you get pulled over, what you gonna do? Man, I'm shooting it out. We gonna hold court in the street. I said, there you go. Shit, don't let them motherfuckers take you and send you back to this slave camp. That's all that is a slave camp. You go back there, either they gonna make you do what they did, because a lot of them guards was faggots. Mm. I seen the guard bag his butt up to the inmate cell, and the inmate was tearing his butt up on the back catwalk. We got our mirror looking. Look. Then I hear the guard, Jerome, is you hitting that guard? He down there talking about, hell yeah. I said, damn, man, I didn't know you was hanging like that. He said, man, shit, you know I ain't never getting out. John was saying, hey, send him over here next.
Oh, shit.
And the guard was slide right on over to John. I was like, and this guard, ain't somebody gonna bust him doing that? I said, don't nobody walk back here on this back catwalk. They walk on the front walk.
Yeah.
Back here, you go back there, and you be looking in the cell, checking, make sure ain't nobody making spud juice or doing anything illegal, even though we did everything illegal in there. Hell, I was selling drugs, I was selling knives, I was selling food. I had about 3 gambling tables. And matter of fact, that's when I ran into my cousin. He was in there. I was like, he said, you know we cousins, right? I said, right. He said, yeah. I said, oh, man. Man, been a long time. So I hooked them up with anything you need, man. You need anything? I got a store here, a store there. I got it everywhere. Also had a 357 in there.
In prison?
Yeah.
You got
This nigga is dangerous, chat. This man's just said he had a 357 in the. If he had a 357 in the chat, I know something.
gun in prison.
Yeah. The guard rounded up. The female, Nadine. Nadine rounded in. And she said, you get caught with this, I don't know you. I said, baby, you know I love you. I ain't gonna get caught with it. But if shit really jump off where I can't get out of it, I'm gonna use this. Well, I, wrap it up, bury it in the back, behind the barracks. I ain't never had to use it but that one time. That's when old fool was talking about going to the gym to jump on my cousin. They didn't know that we was real blood cousins.
Yeah.
And that's because my cousin robbing him. He was taking that shit and they got, man, that nigga was robbing. So what? That's my cousin, man. I can't let you do anything. Now, man, you know me and I know you. We ain't gonna go through this, is we? Man, we gonna kill him. Pull the gun out. Okay, then, let's kill each other. Man, you gotta go. Shh, don't say that. Let's go. You got your horse up your sleeve. You touch my cousin, I'm gonna blow the top of your head off. And you supposed to be going home in a couple weeks. You won't be going. We heard the door shut. Put my shit back up, and I thought he was gonna tell the guard, but he kept his mouth shut. He just, so what you gonna do, tell? Before those guards take me, I'm gonna shoot you. I ain't got nothing to lose. If they catch this on me, I'm through. But you gonna be through too. And you won't be here to watch me serve this time. He left it alone. My cousin found out about what was going on and when told me about, yeah, them motherfuckers just mad because I was taking their shit. I said, only the strong survive. If they weak enough and you could take it, take it. Hell, I was taking a lot of people's shit. That's why I said when I first went in there, they was trying to kill me in the shower. They came in there, 3 of them. They got knives and shit. They clothed. I'm not. Got no weapon. But the shower thing, like this. I seen them, they were like, yeah, we gonna kill your ass, big boy. Boom, broke that pipe. Let's go. I ran towards him, hit that first one up in his armpit with, pulled it out, kicked him to the side. The other ones were trying to run up on me. I went to roll back to hit him. The third one ran down the fucking gallery. That's when I ran after him. Because the second one, I caught him across the jaw. But the third one ran down the gallery, and that's when they fired the shot. Boom, down. Was I got down. I'm butt naked. I figured they can't do nothing. I'm butt naked. They got clothes on. So I'm laying down there on the thing, and guard come down there and handcuffed her. Now, what's going on? I said, They tried to rape me. They got weapons. They locked me up, and next thing I know, they came back and let me out. Many of the inmates said, yeah, they was trying to kill him. They didn't say anything about raping me, but I told them they was. I mean, why was we in the shower and I'm naked and they dressed and got knives? So that's my excuse to get out of that. And I did. I got the hell out of there. And they didn't charge me, but they sent me to Muskegon. Yeah, they sent me to Muskegon. That's when I met Pookie Duke and all them. Well, no. We got kicked out of Jackson. They sent us to Muskegon in the middle of the night. Nobody wanted us, so they loaded the bus up with all the people they hate or that they couldn't control because that was right after the riot, too, in Jackson.
Okay.
They loaded us up and sent us up there. And when we got there, they put us all in Birch Unit. When we got in Birch Unit, we sort of like took over that place quickly. I became the head of JCC and selling popcorn and anything else I could get my hands on. Go to the kitchen and tell them, hey man, boil me about 100 of them hot dogs. Don't put nothing on the bread, just wrap them up. I got mustard and ketchup packets and radish. I was out there in the yard selling hot dogs and sandwiches, cook-ups. They were like, man, you got everything. I said, yep, you ain't got to go nowhere. Homeboy mad at you because you putting this dough out of business. I said, that's their problem. Their price too high. My store, you only paying 10 cents more. You can't beat that deal. But see, by me selling my stuff quickly, I'm getting more. So I'm making money. I got people going to the store getting me more. I don't run out. Because I can sell mine quick and get back. And the other stores, I'm like, hey man, you gonna make us fuck you up. Let's go. I don't know why y'all like to talk about it. Just do it. Come on, man. What the hell? I said, remember when that guard got stabbed in Jackson? And they threw the man in the laundry cart and shipped him up north? That was me. No, man, that was Iceman. Duh.
So that was your nickname in prison?
Yeah.
Iceman. That's crazy.
People told me, you was cold in the mud, man. I said, hey, that guard come up to the unit and he poked me in my chest. I'm gonna lock up. I got a 24-hour detail. You don't lock me in my cell. I'm a carpenter. I go around fixing this crap. Plus, I got to sell my shit when you lock everybody in. I got them zoom and wham wham. I got that heroin. I got that boy, girl. I got the weed. I got liquor, whatever you need. I demand what you need. What you need, I got it. If I ain't got it, I damn sure try to get it. You need a visit, a girl to come up. I got the weed. I got liquor, whatever you need. I demand what you need. What you need, I got it. If I ain't got it, I damn sure try to get it. You need a visit, a girl to come up here so you could get off.
Man, Uncle sell a whole P right now. Uncle get off that shit right now. Uncle talking. Man, you heard what he said? Uncle say you a house right now.
I damn sure try to get it. You need a visit, a girl to come up here so you could get off? I got them too. You need your people to be round up? I get them round up. I was doing everything. People like, what? Can you get my girl round up here? Oh yeah. How much it gonna cost? I said, 75 tokens. He was like, okay. Cause 75 tokens ain't shit in there.
Yeah.
I was buying cash money when people got cash in. You bring me 100, I give you 200 in tokens. Cause I gotta get cash. I can't keep walking around the yard with all this token strapped to me and hidden everywhere, people holding it. So I bought cash. Rolled up real fine and sold it in my coat. They come in my cell tearing apart trying to find my money. We know he got it. They didn't know that. That's why everybody that was down with me, they wore their coats inside out. So people knew when you down with the crap, and some had the hat on saying, down with the crap. The guard come at me and said, well, why they walk around here with your name on there? I don't know. Yeah. When they get them, I don't know. So, of course, when I got out, I had to ask the guard. I said, I'm free, right? He said, yeah. He said, damn, somebody got a red limousine out there. I said, yeah, that's mine. Huh? My boy got out of it, brought me a bag of clothes. He knew my size. Went in the bathroom, took prison clothes off, put my clothes on, stepped back out. I said, I'm free, right? He said, yeah. I ripped the institutional coat. He said, why are you tearing the coat up? I turned it around. He was like, that's money. I said, yeah. Yeah, I used to tear my cell up looking for it. I sold it in my clothes jacket. I'm like, how much is that? I said, $72,000.
Damn.
That's how much money I made being in this goddamn bag. I gave it to the girl, and she took it on that down to the car, and they were like, man, you made I mean, I used to have my cousin come up and get money 'cause I had too much money. I used to have her come up and just give them here. And that was Roger's sister. I just have her come up and I just give here. Take this, I ain't got no need for it. So I said, I ain't got too much of it. Can't sew no more in there. I know they gonna let me take 2 coats out.
Yeah.
Every time I got money, I would call them. I got another load if you want it. And they come up there to, I'm like, here you go.
So with the best friends, you end up leaking with them, but then you end up becoming security for Maserati Rick.
No.
Okay.
I hooked up with the best friend, but Maserati Rick, I started working for him.
Yeah, I'm about to play. I got some other content for you. I'm about to stop the stream though. I'm about to rename it and everything. Look, chat. I love y'all. Yeah. He said you the Cardi.
First.
Oh, okay.
When they found out that I was working with them, they told me, hey man, why you didn't come? I said, because it's about money, man. I told y'all that.
So take me to the story of how you met Maserati Rick.
At the beeper shop.
Okay.
Where they had the beepers, the phones, and all that, you had to go to the beeper shop. It was out on 13 Mile Softfield. Yeah, I think that 13 Mile Softfield. They had a beeper shop where we were buying our beeper, and we get the burner beeper, so we ain't never got to pay the bill. Burner's phone, we ain't never got to pay that either. Shit. Maserati Rick showed us how to do that when I met him that day. But before I met him, I didn't know who in the hell he was. But his boy
I ain't gonna lie.
walked into the back of my boy. And my boy, hey man, watch where you go. He said, man, you better shut your mouth. My boy said, what?
I ain't fucking with none of them.
So I'm sitting there looking. See my boy hand drop to his side, so I know what time it's finna be. So I get up and I step over there in between them. I said,
chat. You already know what the fuck going on. It's Slimsky in the building. Welcome back to Reaction Night. You already know what the fuck going on. We about to turn up with each other. We about to watch these movies, man. Let's do it.